Hi beloved you, how are you? This is Sophie Fox from Angelic Energies wishing you a happy new year. I'm all in my sparkles because I'm about to go out dancing very soon. I really love this time of year. I think it's a wonderful opportunity to reflect on what's been working in your life, what's gone well, what you'd like to change going forward, what you're hoping to bring in. If you want some amazing tips actually on how to do that, if you've not yet already joined my Facebook group Angelic Energies with Sophie Fox, there's loads on there. That's where I share a lot of my inspiration. So this little video, usually on my Facebook group I do a 3-card pull, just to give you guidance for the week ahead, but I thought it'd be fun to do it as a little video on here instead. So I shall do that in just a second, and also talk a little bit about the energy of the year coming up in front of us, 2024, how we can really make the most of it. So yeah. Oh, and a little bit about what's inspiring me right now as well. So let's start with some cards. So we'll say this one is card A, the middle one card B, and this one card C. So just relax, have a nice big deep breath in for me. Center yourself and just intuitively see which card is calling to you. Is it card A, B, or C? Which one has a message for you right now? Okay, so if you pick card A, I am bliss. There's only 3 I am affirmations in my deck. The most powerful affirmation in the world. I'll read it for you. It says, your true nature is that of pure, unconditional love. When you make your transition, you will be returned to the state of eternal bliss. You're encouraged to bring that awareness into your life now. The mantra is, I am love. I am pure compassion. I am in the embodiment of the true divine nature of the universe. I am a beacon for love and kindness, and that is reflected back to me. I am loving awareness in the ocean of love. I am living in eternal bliss. So the message for this one really is to drop into your heart, to remember who you are at your true soul's essence, and to try and live as often as possible from that place of being in the heart. You know, all too often we're up in our heads thinking far too much, and where does it get us? when we drop into our hearts and we really take the time to listen to our heart and what's important to us, you know, that's when we're connecting to the magic. That's when we're connecting to our higher self, really. So just remembering that your true nature is that of pure unconditional love. Now, if you picked card B, you have a message from your guardian angel right now to embrace your uniqueness. And this is just a reminder that there is nobody quite like you, my dear. You know, just like there's no 2 identical snowflakes or identical set of fingerprints, you are completely unique. You are here with a special purpose in this world, my dear, and the world needs you, quite frankly, lit up in all your sparkle. But don't be afraid to, you know, just be yourself a little bit more often. You know, sometimes we put on a mask of what we think other people expect of us, or what we think is going to be approved of, or, you know, we wear so many different hats, but really it's about just tuning into who you really are and expressing that for the world to see, because that is what the world needs right now, my dear. You lit up in full authenticity of who you really are. And then finally, if you picked card C, we've got Archangel Samuel coming to give you a great big hug. This is about releasing anxiety, very prevalent in our society right now. Anxiety comes from putting your thoughts too much into the future, wondering and worrying about the what ifs, how things are going to work out. Realize that all your power is in this present moment, okay? So when you catch yourself going down that little rabbit hole of, worrying about things, really try and ground yourself and be fully present. Hand over all your worries, please, to the angels. Archangel Samuel is the angel of peace, and he wants to bring you peace right now. You so deserve that. So really bring yourself into the present, and remember as well, sometimes we forget how powerful our thoughts are, and when we give, thoughts really do become things. So when we're thinking about the worst case scenario all the time, we're just giving that energy. We don't really want to be doing that. So just be conscious and try and redirect your focus right now. Okay. So diving into 2024, and numerologically, I can't say that. Numerologically, I still can't say it. In numerology, we're going to be heading into a year 8, which is a very dynamic year. It's not the easiest of vibrations, I'll be honest, but it can bring huge rewards. 8 is typically tied into finances and hard work. So this is the year where you're really going to need to put your efforts into what's going to count this year. Last year was about kind of laying the foundations for things, doing the groundwork, whereas this is the year things really just need to be put into practice. So there is a little bit of a danger of you overcommitting to things, so just be mindful of that. And it is a year for hard work and achievement, but just be careful, please, just not to overstretch yourself, and especially try and avoid staying out of debt and relying on other people, because you could be at risk of losing everything, I'm afraid, if you do. So yeah, be sensible. And power is going to be a major factor in this year. Well, we know the elections are going to play a big part in this year's events. And you're going to see a lot of control battles going on. You might also be part of that yourself. So just remember that it's going to be important to be the master of your own destiny this year, and really, recognize where these control struggles are going up, and just make sure things are on your own terms, please. Now, this is a great year for going for that promotion, for starting that new business, for just being around influential people and cultivating that. So yeah, a lot of progress, I hope, can be made this year. We're also, from February the 4th, going to be entering into the year of the Wood Dragon, which I'm, as a dragon myself, I'm a fire dragon, I'm very excited about. It's a year not to be afraid of challenges, and to have the courage and tenacity to do things. And wood is also a very nurturing element as well, so I'm hoping a lot of people are going to step up and recognize that they can make a difference in this world. Perhaps volunteering as mentors, or looking out for people, giving people that nurturing element that's going to help others thrive as well. So yeah, just to sum it up, this is going to be the year of drive and motivation and to put things into practice. So I won't keep you too much longer. I just wanted to surprise you. Well, surprise myself, actually. Something that's really inspiring me right now. Now, this was actually a book given to my husband. Be Useful, 7 Tools for Life, by the very handsome Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, I didn't expect to be interested in this book, but actually it's blown me away. It's really, really, really interesting. You know, this guy has got so much tenacity and resilience. It's unbelievable. I'm finding it very inspiring to read. I just picked out a tiny little section to share with you before I head off. And it's talking about goals for yourself, and really encouraging you to start building momentum and take so that you can create the time and space every day to think. You know, if you've not got that perfect clear vision of your future right now, this is the advice. You have to take that time to think, to daydream, to look around, to be present in the world, to let inspiration and ideas in. You know, all too often, you know, we're so busy on the treadmill, or desperately clinging on to that, you know, need to be busy all the time, that we don't allow the space for that guidance to come through. And when you don't do that, I've discovered that you get woken up in the middle of the night, and then you know, when you're not paying attention, you know, that's how things will work. But yeah, actively make the time for that to come in for yourself. And it said, if you can't find what you're looking for, at least give it a chance to find you. Oh, lovely. So, yeah, surprising book recommendation for you there. Tenacity is what we're going to need going forward, my dears, and I'm wishing you the best year in 2024. I'm hoping all your dreams and wishes come true. Looking forward to seeing a lot more of you, I hope. Take care. Have a good one.